a fall, a bump, a bruise, for everything. It's, especially if you're an active dad. My baby calls me for everything. And she called me and she's like, it's raining. Can you come and get me? Like, it's thunder. Can you come and get me? Every little thing, bro. It's like, she's like, I want my daddy. When you gotta trust somebody else, it's like, like, yeah, they can go to school and I can get a break. But at the same time, it's like, what's going on at school? Like, who's at school? Can I trust people at the school?
Right.
Because people like it's wicked out here these days.
It's a real question. I mean, it's not like every school is has the best staff in the world. I mean, You hear stories. I hear stories all of the time of teachers mistreating children, especially little kids, because they think they can get away with it.
I teach my kids, like, speak up. If you don't like something's going away that you don't like, somebody's doing something that you don't like, speak up. Like, tell the teacher, scream, cry, I don't care. Do something to get somebody's attention and speak up and let them know, hey, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And then when you get home, let us know, like, hey, this happened at school and I don't like it. And I'm going to address it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one thing I learned being in the military, news does not get better with time. So, like,
yeah.
I'm going to address it immediately, because I don't want them to be like, oh, why'd you wait?
Right.
And now it's like, oh, we're not going to do anything about it because you waited so long. So it's kind of old now. Like, no, we're going to address that as soon as it happens so that we can talk about it so that it doesn't happen again. And if it happens again, then it's going to be a bigger issue.
And, speaking of the military, man, I wanted to ask you about your new journey. Can I talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I was interested when it caught me off guard, actually, completely, when you mentioned that you had reenlisted and were going Navy. What is it that spurred you that said, I want to go back?
I had been back and forth about reenlisting for a long time. I wouldn't go back reserves in the Marine Corps. If I went back to the Marine Corps, I'd go back active duty. I was weighing the pros and cons of it. I'm like, what's going to benefit me going back to the Marine Corps? Mm-hmm. I'd go back in as a Lance, like 30-year-old Lance Corporal, like, So,
hey, that's experience right there.
Exactly. Like, what's gonna benefit me? And I'm like, maybe I won't do it. Maybe I'll find something else that I like to do in the civilian world. But then the Navy came calling, and it was like a random Tuesday. They text me, and I'm like, I don't know. Oh, we got all these programs, blah blah blah. And I've been in my job for so long. I'm just like, my civilian job, and I'm like, what else can I get into? Even if it's just like a side hustle type of thing. So when they came calling, I was like, maybe this is like a new path, because I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, maybe this is something new I can get into, or maybe this is just like a new path that it's time for me to be set on. Maybe this is something new for me.